Welcome back. Here we are at Valeria Lakeshore, and in the previous part we went to the Amber Tower and took out a monster at the top that was very strange, very alien in origin, it seemed. So, we need to look around, speak to the NPCs here, see what we've got going on. Hello, you two! No, we've come out from the capital for some fishing. I promised I'd teach my husband how to fish. Looks might be deceiving, but I'm a member of the Fisherman's Guild. Let's just say I'm pretty confident in my rod work. It's good to see you two then, yeah. Looks might be deceiving, okay. Pretty confident in my rod work. I was the one who originally liked fishing, out of the two of us. At some point my wife got hooked on it, you might say. Pun very much intended. And now she's actually a better fisherman than I. I've got ground to make up. And if I have to steal some tricks from her. It's good to see you on a trip together, though. I need to make up some ground on this trip. I'd feel a little odd if Norsh kept dominating me at my own hobby. Oh my. Maybe you're into that sort of thing, you know? Could be. Could be. Yeah. Expecting Lloyd to be around at somewhere, you know. This is where we first met him, wasn't it? Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. If you're here to book a stay, please just say the word. Let's actually do that so I can get some stuff back. Din 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 din. Lovely. Oh, hello. Guano. Guano indeed. You have won today's special prize. Ah, so relaxing being at the inn. Back home, my old lady is such a hassle. Can hardly stand it. Now then, I'm all rested up. It's time to get back to fishing. Old Valeria really does have so many great fishing spots. Hey, welcome. We've been getting a lot of customers coming in to fish lately. We even have a married couple in. The fishing community is getting bigger and bigger all the time. Indeed. Indubitably. Just being sure, being thorough. Book. Covered spy. Covered spy. Books. Spy. Books over there. Covered spy on the desk. Well, how did I get there? She's like, boom, somewhere else. Okay, so I think we're done there. That was quick. Alright, so I want to head up towards like where have we got left in terms of the quest that we've got? That was done, isn't it? The rarest flavor. Like, why is one exclamation? Why one is one? So I've not reported it, and that's why. The missing lady. We need to do that. We'll save that one. We need to head to Liberl Valley. Haven't I done that? But I did that. I'm confused now. I definitely did that. That's a thing I did. I need to check at the bracelet because that's going to be confusing to me if I don't get that sorted. It's like, I definitely did that. It wasn't that long ago from my point of view. From your point of view as well, because it would have been the previous part, and that's... This is the same days... This is the second part of the same day. So... Huh? Huh? Your request? Is it because it's part of the main one? There you go, slew the octopone. Because it's just that's confusing that doesn't get, like, ticked off. It's like, yeah, because it's part of that, it's these ones. So Chrome Pass Monster and Liberl Valley Monster. I think we should actually do the missing lady first before anything else, but when I want to do that, I want to actually take Tita.
Your aid, please!
Because I'm going to try and go to Ravenue Village, and taking Tita will be important, so we'll try and stay out of battles for now. We'll still get chests along the way, sort of thing. Oh, of course, because I haven't got the right quartz equipped as a result of that. They're going to come charging at me. That'd be annoying, but oh well. You scour every square inch of this chest's empty innards. desperate to find any scrap of treasure you missed. My. Oh my, oh my. See, look, it just jumped out at me. See that? Charged right at me. Oof. It's chaos out here. Ever noticed nobody else is running around looting these things? Why do you think that is? Because they aren't the protagonists. If you play enough Neptunia, you notice these things. Revenue Village, that's what I'm after. Hey, Revenue is that way. Said we'll go once we've got some time. Come on. Right, you did. Still, we've come this far. We might as well, right? Still, maybe we shouldn't push our luck. But you want to visit too, right, sweetie? Well, sure, but... Just drop it, will you? We're going back. Something's fishy here. Guess he really doesn't want us to meet his little sister. Did I get the wrong idea about something? Huh? No, it's nothing. Come on, Estelle, let's go catch up with Agate, okay? Okay, it felt important to have, like, her there for that sort of scene, so... Like, Kloe pass anyway. It's a fishing spot. Bet I could fish here. It's itchy head straight away. Let's go for salmon. That's how you pronounce that, right? Salmon. Pop, 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 pop. Hit! A snakehead! Sea bass. Bum, 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 bum. Don't know why I pause then. Probably because of the music. Carp. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Well, we got a snakehead, so that's us done for now. Simple as that. Chest there, anything? Yeah. I have chests all over the place here, obviously. Makes me defocus on what I'm saying. It's empty, but if you planted a seed and kept coming back to water it, you might be able to grow a potato or something. Possibly. Grown trail. No. Yes, that's that. I've remembered now. I can't change the camera, can I? It won't let me. Like, just go away. What? Do stuff in peace. Somewhere deep down in the last pulsing remnants of your soul, you know you're a monster. I'm no monster. I'm no monster. You're a monster. Meanie. I mean, that's it, isn't it? Oh, sure, just take it. My name's Eric, by the way. I bet asking my name never even crossed your mind, did it? Sorry, Eric. No. Exterminate. What are you vulnerable to? Lucky Fang, Lever Tail, an ancient reptile monster, but something's off about it. Almost like it's scared. Yeah, so like it is like these things are being pointed out, so like they're running from the dragon, essentially. That's what we're getting from this. Clearly. So it's like any element will do, but obviously you being you. Wild Rage. And here all. 1 damage, fantastic. Gaia Shield. I expected as much. I'll pluck up EX on you. Let's go for it. Let's go get a wild rave. And a Latia.
Care for a rematch?
Again, I expected that much with Tita, that's why I didn't want to do battles with her. Because I haven't sorted out her equipment, etc. Oh, go away. You know the chest is empty, but it has served you well. Instead of opening it, you give it a gentle pat on the head. Head pats on a chest. Scandalous. I mean, I saw that right there. I was like, is it a chest? No, it's an enemy. Alright. Is there any problem? Is there any problem switching out of people? Not having proper quarters. I want to get these guys coming at me. Do I actually have, like, haze or anything? I do. I could just equip haze. There you go. That would solve that problem. Where am I? Reviving bomb. Ah! Ah! There's nothing in this chest, but sometimes it's good to pretend. Oh, I disagree. Sometimes it's bad. Hello, good work making it all the way out here. Lately, there have been a number of powerful monsters on the roads, making them dangerous. Feel free to use the post facilities to get some rest. Very well, I will. Shoo. Heard Norman got elected as the new mayor of Rouen. It's mostly all about turning Rouen into a tourist spot, but he's promised to not neglect the harbour. Like they say, I guess, balance is important. Yes, exactly. Norman got elected as Rouen's mayor. I was surprised that Amalthea and the rest of the intelligence division were bold enough for one more attack. But with their defeat, the threat of insurrection within the kingdom has truly ended at last. The men of the border garrison can finally sleep the sleep of the just for once. The uprising in Gransel stopped. The intelligence division's insurrection has finally truly ended. We can rest. It's a book. Yeah, hi. I was going to read this over dinner, but I was so into it, I burned right through it. There's not much to do for fun here at a posting like this. You tend to blow through this sort of thing. Anyway, here, might as well share it, right? You're going to read it again? At this point, the only pleasures left to us is Officer Soros's cooking. He always says, oh, it's just a hobby, but he's seriously a pro. Lately, he's had some time, and he's been in the kitchen a lot. Fair enough. We haven't had to be as alert recently. I'm glad we finally returned to business as normal. Finally have time to cook again. That way leads to Rouen. We've got enough to be getting on with without heading to the other regions. Let's turn back. Dun, 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 dun. Phew, glad I managed to get this far. Yeah, but I can't stay here forever. I should have brought Kloe for this. You know what? For the sake of completion, because Kloe would be important for this, and Tita would be the important for that little scene we had at Revenue. But I'm just gonna reload the autosave, like skip through this as quickly as I can. Reload the autosave, go pick up Kloe, come back, and then do the scene. Because again, Kloe feels like she's more important for this. There we go then. Phew, glad I managed to get this far. Oh, but I can't stay here forever. Got to figure out some way to get back to Janice or... Aha! That's really Felicity. I'll admit, I didn't think she'd make it this far on her own. A Royal Academy student. Guessing that's the runaway we're looking for. Yeah. Oh, you are... hi, it's been a while. I guess it has, anyway. It's only just hit me now. Oh, yes, hello, it has. Since we last met at the Academy, yes. Hello, Felicity. Kloe, you're here too? What on earth brings all of you out here? I'd like to ask you something. We're dealing with an emergency and we'd like your cooperation. My cooperation? With what exactly? It's not hard or anything. We just need you to come with us, back to Bose. Felicity? You... I knew it. Let me guess. You're Raina's hired thugs now. Thugs? Kinda like to not be compared to surly guys with clubs, thanks. Yes, really. Now, hang on, miss. I figured that school would have taught this lesson. Races are sworn to neutrality in conflicts, where no one's thugs and no one's operatives. Yes, I know what you are. In theory. But trust me, I know how the real world really definitely works. Regardless of pretty words, you intend to drag me back by force, don't you? If you try to flee into the dangerous wilderness on your own, we may have to, yes. This ain't a barrel of laughs for us either. Please just cooperate and come with us. Stay back, you. Any closer and I'll scream. Felicity, just calm down a sec. It's okay, we're not going to do anything. Exactly how I was afraid this would go down. I'll get you back off too. Let me handle this. Okay, Felicity, listen. We are here to take you into protective custody, yes. And look, I can totally sympathize with you hating this marriage thing. Certainly that's unforgivable in and of itself. Real problem, though, is Raina. Wait, I'm sorry, what do you mean? She betrayed me utterly. We were supposed to be making a little tourist trip out to Bose. See the market, say hello to Mayor Mabel. I've stopped by Bose briefly before, but never had a chance to really see it. So you can imagine how excited I was to make the trip. And then, as soon as we arrive, what do I find but an arranged marriage waiting for me like a snake pit? Raina had been deceiving me from the very start. Now I see, it sounds like you guys have had problems for a while. But look, doesn't that make it even more important to go back? You should meet Raina and tell her how you really feel. No, that's impossible. I never ever want to see Raina again. Not making much progress here. Hey, come on. How long are we gonna play around? She ain't gonna come willingly. Gonna have to be bastards about this. I really would rather it not come to that. Give me just a bit longer here. I'm gonna try the hard sell. Okay, Felicity. You really won't come back to town? Absolutely not. As long as Raina and that arranged marriage are waiting for me, I never intend to set foot in Bose again. I see. Well, all I have to say then is, you really are a coward, Felicity. I'm a what? Did you just call me a coward? Yeah, I did. And how am I a coward? Explain yourself. Well, you've been listing off a whole bunch of reasons for a while now, but the real reason you don't want to go back is because you're scared of the marriage meeting, right? I am not scared. Then why not just come back to Bose and confront it? You seem dead set on making the wedding meeting out to be purely Raina's fault. But looking at the facts, there's no way she did all this because she wanted to. Think about her position. This can't possibly be just her fault. Well, and yet you're latching onto her as an excuse to keep running away. We all run into stuff we hate in life. You don't want to risk being forced into marriage. I don't want to drag you back to Bose for it. But if we all just try to run away from it, sooner or later it catches up to us. I think Raina knew you'd try to run from this. That's why she felt she had to lie. Yes, I know that. Okay, yes, you're entirely right. That's why I'm so angry at Raina. Huh? Raina always spends so much time being nice to me, flattering me. But when it comes down to it, she couldn't be honest to me about this, of all things. Aren't real friends supposed to trust one another? Well, Estelle, isn't that what friends are supposed to do? Answer me. Is what I'm saying wrong? Felicity. Oh, Felicity, wait a second. I'd like a second too, to actually answer. Yeah, now I get it. You've got a lot more than just an objection to an arranged marriage in this. Aren't you taking it out on the wrong person, though? You're right. Estelle isn't the one who needs my venom. Need to save this anger for Raina. Wait, so you'll go back with us? You sure? Yes. Do feel a little more clear-headed now that I've managed to spit all that out. For now, let's go back to Bose. Need to let Raina know how much she hurt me. Phew, thank goodness. Glad this ended somewhat well, at any rate. I do not think the need so pressing that we could not take a moment longer to rest should you need. No, I'm alright, and Estelle has a point. I just run from this. I need to confront what's being forced on me, and let everyone know what I think. That's the spirit. Sorry, I know I was kind of playing hardball there for a while. No, I should be the one to apologize. I know that you know the answer to that question already, Estelle. Let us be off then, everyone. After all, I need your escort on the way home. But of course, you are safe in our hands. Let's get this show on the road then. Oh, fade up. Fade down. Ah, mistress, I am glad to see you are well. As am I. Well, we've been waiting. Raina, let me be clear on one thing. I still haven't even remotely forgiven you. Yes, I'm well aware. We can, however, discuss that later. Yeah, I suppose we can. This isn't something we can do in 5 or 10 minutes. Well then, lead the mistress to her seat. Of course. Mistress Felicity, please, this way. Alright. Sorry I put you guys through so much trouble. No, trust us, we understand. Good luck in there, okay? I'll see you back at school, Felicity. Yeah, see you there. Bye, everyone. You performed well, Braces. In the place of my lord, allow me to offer you our gratitude for your efforts. May not be much, but this is a token of our thanks. Please take it. Yeah, thanks. Well, that's the job settled, for better or worse, but, Raina, are you okay? Your relationship with Felicity kind of seems to be, you know, a wreck. This is all for Felicity's sake. It is the fate of we servants to be hated by those we serve. Oh, Raina. Haven't you ever considered that Felicity doesn't think that way? I don't understand what you mean. Felicity thought of you as a friend, okay? Like, it's really obvious. If you thought your role was to be hated, then that's where you two slipped away from each other. Maybe it's a little big-headed of me to be saying all this, though. No. It is something worth thinking about. I believe Felicity and I will need to sit down and talk for a while after all. However, for now, if you'll pardon me. Oh, yeah, good luck. I'll see you at school too, Raina. Farewell. Oh, that's another tempest waiting to rage in a teapot. Kinda hope they can rebuild their friendship, but man... It is all rather dire, isn't it? I know how you feel, but this is as far as it goes for us. The rest has got to be up to them. The missing lady. The young lady that gentleman was waiting for appears to have arrived. What a relief! Now we can finally serve them their food. The arranged marriage meeting has begun already. Everyone, please remain quiet. Despite such a strong resistance to this meeting, now that it has begun, for such an exchange of words, a flexible attitude is the ability needed to survive in high society. Very impressive, young mistress. A pleasure to meet you. I am Felicity. Allow me to offer you my sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting. I was busy with live studies of modern society, a task from the academy. I have eagerly awaited the day I would meet you. I was a bit concerned when you hadn't shown. Regardless, we have at last met. As a man of the Empire, I have no intention of picking over the little things. First a toast. To our meeting into the future of our glorious families. Yes, gladly. However, I shall have to give my salute to the occasion with a soft drink. The young lady was painted as a woman of talent studying abroad in the kingdom. It appears that picture was not false. Her understated grace and confidence are no less than I would expect from someone born of such a noted family. Very well. Alright, so let's go get a few things done elsewhere then. Like, we still got the Hockin Gate to go look at. Chest there. I don't like the wide roads. It's like, I need to see whether or not there's enemies? Chests. Chests around here. Yeah, the chests aren't my enemies. I don't want to give you that idea. Damn chests. Burn them all. Burn them. Burn them all. Okay, haha. Sorry. I'm empty. Hello, empty. I'm Estelle. Yes. Quality joke, yes. Earthworm, Jim. The chest is better than the others. Why? Secret. Because we'll tell you if you put what you took back inside. Yeah? Nothing secret down here. Nope. Not that I could find, anyway. I originally came out here to travel to Ouroborous. Ran out of money partway through and had no choice but to become a soldier. Military life is hard, but the soldiers here are nice people. And hey, living life one step at a time ain't such a bad thing, right? General Morgan's finally back from the signing ceremony. Then he just returned, he's already back on full-time duty. But a man of steel. What? If we let up our guard for every moment, or for even a moment, he'll come down on us like lightning. Yes, he genuinely is a man of cold steel. Welcome to the Hockin Gate. Beyond here lies the Ouroborous Empire. I'm afraid you'll need Liberlian passports to proceed. Well, I have them. Let's go! Hey, open up! Mean. The door is always locked. Haha, sir. Ah, Cassis's daughter. Heard about what you did in the capital. Good work. Schwarz's report mentioned another society agent of, disturbing nature. Yeah, it was a pretty big problem, but we managed to fix it. Yeah, it got pretty hairy. I imagine. From the reports, the members of this society are fearsome foes indeed. You'll need to be ever more on guard. Out of curiosity, I take it you will be operating in this region for the time being? Ah, yeah, that's the plan. Right now, we're helping out the city of Bose with some troublemaking monsters. I see, monster hunting, excellent. However, should anything happen, do not hesitate to contact the army. Our cooperation with the guild is based on mutual trust, especially when it comes to certain groups of undesirables. If anything happens, we'll send word through the guild. No complaints then, right? Yes, that will suffice. Make sure not to bite off too much. Mutual trust we share. Should something happen, be sure to contact the army as well. Yeah, he's changed his tune. It's nice, that. It's nice, seeing his growth, sort of thing. The non-aggression pact is in place, but our patrols are as heavy as always. We can't afford to show the Empire even a moment of weakness, I suppose. Yes, you've got to be careful with the Empire. Trust me. I was dispatched as part of the reinforcement force to Roland the other day. That fog was ridiculous. It was so dense. Felt like I was swimming in milk. The deep, dense fog over Roland the other day was crazy. Have you ever swum in milk? How can you compare that? No one in there. Fair enough. 10 years ago, the Empire broke through this gate and moved through the pass to invade Liberl. Guess that's why I always feel a little tense when I look out and see the freaking Ouroborous Empire spread out in front of me. Yeah, it would be a bit intimidating. The non-aggression pact being signed doesn't just make our worries go away like magic. We're going to be keeping a close eye on the border as ever. I would advise that in the coming years, let's put it that way. Things are gonna get crazy. Sting! Oh, hey, you're, Sting, right? The Bose branch. That's right, and you're that rookie from a while back. That's right, you were promoted recently. Yeah, somehow. What's up, Sting? Been a while. You out here on the hunt for these crazy monsters too? Agate? Working in Bose again? Yeah, for the moment anyway. We're mostly just helping with those weird monsters on the road right now, though. Gotcha. Been a lot of those these days. I'll be counting on you. Just leave it to us. Grant and Annalise are both out. Counting on you. I want Annalise to be here. Annalise is awesome. My, there's quite a few of you in here. That customer over there is apparently heading up into the mountains for a climbing expedition. Oh no. Mountain climbers are manly, I guess. Don't really like those sweaty, stinky types of men. Much prefer refined, slim men of action. Okay, we'll start getting that. Mountain climbers are manly, I guess, but they're so rough. Now, Colonel Richard. Ooh, he was so perfect and refined. Why do you have to end up starting that coup? Hey, welcome to my little border bar. Just an ordinary border bar. Wait, you? Has been some time, my good man. And that's great your establishment when I first came to Liberl, no? Such sweet memories. I thought it was you. You're that traveler from Ouroborous. So how's Liberl been treating you? Far better than I ever imagined it would. Spectacle, intrigue, hope. Been quite the journey. What, seriously? That sounds like quite the story. I'd like to hear it over a drink someday. Could I find the time, my good man? I would be glad to. Sounds like quite the story. Over a drink, yes. Even gaze. So we get that wrong. Get a bit of resting in here. No, don't need it, do we? Shelby and I are what you'd call mountain men. In fact, we're planning on climbing the Crone Mountains on the border. The western region of Nebel Valley is still pretty much unknown territory. That means it's pretty attractive territory for us. But wouldn't climbing north those mountains put you in Le Mans? We've got our rations and we've checked our equipment. What's left is to find the right time to begin our ascent up the mountain. What was that? Whoever in Nebel Valley is prone to change at the drop of a hat. We've got to carefully see through its shifting tides of clouds. Indeed. Oh, okay then, so looks like we're done for most of the rounds. We've only got a little bit left now, a certain border into Roland we've got to check on. And we also need to take out the monster in the Nebel Valley. So, we will be doing that in the next part. So we shall see you then. Ta-ta for now!